show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles will be taking on the Chicago White Sox in the second game of a 3-game series here at Rate Field in Chicago, Illinois. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short, and that works for me, folks. The Orioles, after a terrible 3 days up in Toronto, the best medicine possible, at least if you're going to stay in the American League, is usually getting a chance to play the White Sox. The Orioles won last night. I already forgot what the final score was, 4-1. And, yeah, let's keep on winning. We have 70 wins and 80 losses, 12 games left to play. We're only allowed to lose one. If we lose more than one, it's a losing season. The odds are stacked against us. But, folks, if we take care of business against the White Sox, we at least have an opportunity to get back home for our final homestand. We're playing the Yankees head-to-head in 7 of the final 10 games. I would love to somehow pull it off at the expense of the New York Yankees, folks. So I'm holding on hope. It may be a fool's errand, but I'm holding on hope. So tonight, first we got to take care of business with the White Sox. They may be bad, but, they still average a win per series, 57 and 94. That's still better than a win for every 2 losses. So, they should win one game, home game against another team that's, with a losing record. But let's try to win this one tonight. Dean Kremer is on the mound. He has a record of 9-10. So Dino's going for his 10th win tonight. We're running out of time to get to double-digit wins if you're a starter. So hopefully Dino can get there tonight. Has an ERA of 4.43, a 1.26 whip. He's going up against a right-hander by the name of Shane Smith. He's pitched 131 innings on the season. He has a record of 6-7, a 3.78 ERA with a 1.18 whip. So his numbers are actually better than Dino's. ERA about half a run smaller and a lower whip on the season. He's only 10 strikeouts behind Kremer, despite pitching 27 less innings, and he's given up 56 less hits in those 27 innings. But he does walk people, 53 walks. Kremer's better in that regard. So there's your matchup on the mound. Here are your lineups for the visiting Orioles. Jackson Holliday will lead off and play second base. Jeremiah Jackson is at third base and batting second. Gunnar Henderson is the shortstop hitting third. And DHing tonight. Who's this? DHing tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, West is this way. Jordan Westberg, welcome back to the team. We miss you, buddy. I truly feel you're the player that kind of holds it together here with this team. It's good to have you back. Westberg's DHing, and it's already been announced that he'll be playing in the field starting tomorrow for the next couple of games as Westberg tries to finish the season healthy and in good form. Dylan Beavers is in right field hitting fifth. Colton Cowser will bat sixth and play center. Cowser with the big 3-run homer yesterday. That was the difference in the ball game. Kobe Mayo will bat seventh and play at first base. Sammy Basayo will hit eighth and do the catching, and Dylan Carlson gets a start. He's in left field batting ninth. For the White Sox, Chase Meadroth. I'm not sure. I just keep saying it 50-50. I'll get it right one day. Second baseman leading off, Chase Meadroth. Kyle Teal, the catcher, hits second. Colson Montgomery at shortstop will bat third. Miguel Vargas at third base, the cleanup hitter. Mike Talkman, who led off the ball game last night, will hit fifth and play in right field tonight. Lenine Sosa is at first base hitting sixth. Andrew Benintendi will bat seventh and play in left field. Edgar Cuero is the DH, as he was last night. He's hitting eighth. And finally, it's Brooks Baldwin in center field hitting ninth for the White Sox. The Orioles come in with a record of 70-80, 10 games under 500, 12 games left to play, and currently sitting 3 games back of the Tampa Bay Rays. We have 3 games with them head-to-head down the stretch. In fact, once we're done with this series, the only team we play that isn't the Yankees is that 3-game series against Tampa at home on our final homestand coming up here in a couple of days. Some notes to go over. Again, Westberg is back. He's been activated, so the Orioles had to make a corresponding move. They have DFA'd Emmanuel Rivera. Now, we've DFA'd a lot of players that clear waivers and rejoin the team in Norfolk. I think we might have DFA'd Rivera once before this season. I'm not sure, but I don't know if he's going to survive this waiver round. There might be a team out there that might claim Rivera. We'll see. It's nearing the end of the season, but Emmanuel Rivera, for now, is a player some other team could go scoop up right now if they wanted to. Also, Jose Castillo, a left-handed relief pitcher that the Orioles claimed off of waivers. I believe yesterday. He wasn't activated yet. He's activated today. And who makes way for him? Grant Wolfram has been optioned back to AAA Norfolk. So there's an option for Wolfram. The Orioles can move him back down to AAA. They have. And Jose Castillo is the left-handed reliever that's going to replace him. Also remember, Chase McDermott was activated yesterday. He is in the bullpen. Meanwhile, Albert Suarez, we don't know what's going on, but what we do know is that he's going to get a second opinion after having an MRI on his elbow. That's all we know. Apparently, they didn't like the first opinion, and that doesn't sound good, but Suarez is already on the 15-day DL. He will not pitch again this season, regardless of what's the word? What do you call it? Diagnosis, whatever it might be. We won't see him again until at least next season. Okay. We are about 4 minutes away from first pitch. Let's get this game up and running. I look very, very pink. What's going on with the lighting today? I'm in that weird area. The sun's coming up, but not quite up enough. All right, let's see. Let's work on where's the remote? Okay. Is this better? That looks a little better. All right, we'll go with this. Hi, everybody. All right, so 12 games left, Charm City chat. How are you feeling? Last night we won, but the turnout for the channel wasn't so good. In fact, I'm sad to report, after breaking 3,500 subscribers a couple of days ago, the last 2 days, there is a daily report of subscriber count on the studio section of the channel. Last 2 days, negative subscribers. And they haven't even been off days. I called a game yesterday. The Orioles won. And I netted a grand total of -2 subscribers. So you might have seen a video I put out a few days ago talking about the state of the channel and how things need to go in 2026 in order to keep this channel going. And I got to tell you, folks, days where you're sitting there going backwards, it doesn't really help with the confidence. But hey, maybe we'll finish strong. I don't know. I feel like I'm right back to looking pink again. What's going on with this lighting? The sun is coming up out here, okay? It's playing tricks on me. Let me take this bag off. I always look like a hobo when I don't take the bag off. All right, well, I look like a hobo anyway. All right, yeah. Football season competing, what, one night a week? I mean, we even had the benefit of week 1 where the Ravens and Orioles weren't even competing with each other. I mean, we're playing the White Sox. That's really the number one reason yesterday's numbers were down. But there's a difference between a low turnout and negative subscribers. That is bad. That is a bad day for the channel, but let's hope things pick up a little bit. Couple of Monday night games. Again, I would have accepted just a flat 0. When you have a negative subscriber day, it's really hard to find a silver lining, but I appreciate everybody's attempts. Let's just chalk it up as a bad day, and let's try and convince folks watching these games down the stretch to sub it up. Again, folks, your assistance in that, I wouldn't ask for it if I didn't think it helped. I really think it does. When people are here and they're new and they see the chat saying positive things about the channel, I think that's more convincing than me, because I'm the huckster, right? I'm the shyster. I'm the snake oil salesman. I'm the host guy. Nobody trusts me. Of course I'm going to tell you to subscribe. Why wouldn't I? But hey, we're about ready for baseball, folks. And yes, Chicago, South Side, a little bit sus, but it's a nice looking evening here in the ballpark with the sun setting. No stray bullets landing in the crowd yet today. I still can't believe that happened. That somebody fired off a weapon like a block or so away from the ballpark, and the bullet just flew up into the air and then landed, luckily, without any major injury, but somebody got nicked sitting out in the bleachers, I believe, in the outfield of this ballpark. That's crazy. Leo, you just missed the lineups, my man. You just missed them. I'll give the Orioles lineup. It's Holiday, Jeremiah, and Gunnar. top three. Westberg's back and DHing. Beavers and then Cowser. Mayo, Basayo, and Carlson. All right, so Jackson Holliday is stepping into the batter's box. Shane Smith, who wears number 64, is now getting onto the mound, and we're about ready for the first pitch. All right. Here we go, folks. The Orioles trying to build off last night's win, and the first pitch to Holliday is outside for ball one. Holliday. Where are you, buddy? Oh, that's the wrong button. A fastball at 97 from Smith. Knee high on the outer half of the plate. Count as 1 ball, 1 strike. 17 homers and 55 RBI for Jackson. Checks his swing on a pitch outside. 2 balls and a strike. Both teams wearing the same uniforms as last night. Their respective traditional home and away jerseys. Pinstripes for the White Sox. There's a strike called. It's 2-2 on Jackson Holliday. Will Wells pitch against the Yankees now? I'd have to look. I don't know off the top of my head. We'll try to figure that out here before the end of the night. That pitch is inside. It's a full count on Jackson Holliday leading off the ball game. Good to see him work a full count. That's what I want to see from him. And he ends it with a swing and a miss. A sinker from Shane Smith. Holliday strikes out. But I would rather a 6-pitch strikeout than a 1-pitch line out for my leadoff man. All right, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
First pitch is a foot off the plate outside. Jeremiah had a walk and a RBI single last night. 284 average. Swing and a miss. Fastball top of the zone makes it 1-1. 4 runs from the Orioles last night. Jackson's 2-out RBI hit, and then the 3-run homer from Colton Cowser. 1-1 is swung on and missed. A fastball in on the hands. One ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the next pitch. That is right in there, and it's missed. Shane Smith with a fastball right down Broadway, and Jeremiah could not get to it. He strikes out. Back-to-back strikeouts to begin the night for Shane Smith. All right, Gunner's due up next. Right now, I just want to see somebody make contact. First pitch to Gunner is in the dirt for ball 1.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
Gunner's average now down into the 260s. 16 homers. The 1-0 is fouled away. Three weeks since Gunner's last home run. The 1-1 pitch is fouled away. 2 strikes on Gunner with 2 down, bases empty in the top of the first. It really is. Here's a ground ball to first. It'll be taken to the bag unassisted by Sosa for the final out. The Orioles go 1, 2, 3, a couple of strikeouts and a weak grounder to first. Bottom of the first coming up. Baltimore nothing, and the White Sox are due up to hit. Yeah, just looking at Gunner's numbers. 531 at-bats on the season. 16 home runs, 62 RBI, and an average now in the 260s. I mean, that's our best guy. I mean, in 2024 or 2023, I guess, a guy with those numbers is probably hitting 7th in the lineup, maybe. I mean, we had an entire lineup with 800 OPS plus guys, top to bottom. O'Hearn, Gunner, Westberg, Rutschman, obviously Santander. I mean, how do you explain this offense this season, folks? Doesn't look like anybody's going to get to 20 homers. It's going to take a hot final 10 days or 10 games, I guess, from Gunner to get to 70 RBI as the team leader. It's just, it's nuts. I mean, the third highest RBI man in the lineup tonight is Cowser with 38. And he missed, what, about a month? After that, it's Westberg with 34. He's missed a lot of time, too. My goodness. All right, here come the White Sox. They have one batter in their lineup with an 800 OPS, and that's Colson Montgomery, their number 3 hitter. Dean Kremer, 28th start, 29th appearance. He had one relief appearance. Let's hope Dino's in good form tonight. First pitch, base hit in the left. Okay. There goes the no-hitter and the perfect game on one pitch. Chase Meadroth is on with a leadoff single. It might be time to put the hat on now. Good grief. All right, is the scoreboard up? What? Every time I look back at my monitor, my complexion is getting pinker and pinker. Here's Kyle Teal, 279 average, left-handed batter, popped up, first pitch, but it's out of play. All right, we're over here. And I don't know what to do. I look like I'm sitting on the sun. You might as well be sitting on the sun. I mean, I'm going through all the different things, and no matter what I do, I'm very pink. There's a wild pitch. Spiked in the dirt, and Meadroth gets to second base. This is not starting fun, folks. First pitch, line drive hit. Second batter at the plate, wild pitch. Runner now in scoring position with nobody out. It's a 1-1 count on Kyle Teal. The pitch is low. Splitter from Kremer. Now it looks like this thing is frozen. I tell you what, why can't we have nice things? The 2-1 to Teal is in there for a strike. Fastball in the bottom part of the zone. Now what? Now it's all askew. Scoreboard, you and me are going to have it tonight. We're going to go round and round. Pitch, fouled back, still 2-2 on Teal. The hat is very rarely a bad idea. I was hoping I wouldn't need it for a series against the White Sox, but Teal with a drive out to right center. That ball is carrying. That ball is gone. Guess I waited too long for the hat. 2 batters, 2-0 White Sox on a home run by Teal. I guess we're not getting the good Dino tonight. That ball was crushed 400 feet out to right center. Eighth home run for Teal on the season. And we're behind. It's 2-0 White Sox in the first. Still nobody out. Colson Montgomery takes low for ball 1. By the way, when I was looking at my wardrobe, and to use that word is hilarious, my 15 shirts and 8 shorts, 10 pair of underwear, and half a dozen pair of socks. Looking at my wardrobe, I was like, you know, I'm going to wear my worst shirt for this. I don't know if anybody's going to show up. Might as well keep the nicer shirts for the homestand coming up. This is like a sleep shirt I got on here. 2-1 on Montgomery. Fouls back a high fastball. It's 2-2. The 2-2 from Dino. Inside. Still looking for the first out. We are 12 pitches into Kremer's night, and he's already behind 2-0. Full count on the third batter. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Kremer gets his first out, a strikeout of Colson Montgomery.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, well, can we get started now? This sun is crazy. What can I do? What can I do? Here is Miguel Vargas. First pitch is ball 1 to him. Vargas came in as a pinch hitter last night, hitting .231. Third baseman batting from the right-hand side. There's a strike. Fastball on the outer corner. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. The count is 1-2. Well, William, luckily he's not an Oriole. So I don't have to sit and pretend like I want to root for him or like him. Please don't ever become an Oriole. That ball's crushed to left. That ball will be caught up against the wall by Carlson. Vargas misses a home run by a couple of feet as Dean Kremer bailed out there. It has been an ugly start for Dino. Not fooling anybody. Mike Talkman up now. 2 down, bases empty, 2 runs in. And he looks at a strike. Talkman had a couple of walks last night. Check swing foul. 0-2. This will be the 20th pitch of the first inning here for Kremer. And a breaking ball spiked in the dirt for ball one. Man, Chilo really hates Dean Kremer. One ball, two strikes. Here comes the pitch. That ball's lifted foul. A slightly larger looking crowd than last night. They had 11,000 here last night. That ball's hit out toward right center field. Cowser will chase it down in the alleyway for the final out. Dean Kremer, not too sharp here in the first inning. Gives up a couple of hits, including a home run ball to the first two batters he faces. And the Orioles find themselves down here after one inning. It's 2-0 White Sox. All right. How you doing, everybody? Come on. Don't get all down. We got a long way to go here. Got a long way to go against a bad team. They're bad for a reason. They get leads and then they give them up. So hang in there. We got all off season to worry about how much this season sucked. And we already talked about it basically from late April up until what? The trade deadline. And then we were like, all right, well, 3 months of a pity party, I think, is enough. Look, I get mad when I see things like I saw a couple of nights ago with the Carson Ragsdale situation, okay? That's a reason to be frustrated. When the team basically says, you know what, we're going to go out there tonight and not try to do anything to win this game. That will drive a person nuts. Somebody's out there pitching and they're not doing all that great. I'm you know. Even Ragsdale, I feel bad for Carson Ragsdale. I mean, it's just terrible what they did to him. If I were Ragsdale, I would file a complaint with the league office and be like, I was grossly mistreated. Like, my entire career is in jeopardy after being hung out to dry, and here I am walking around with an ERA of 31.5. Because I was left hung out to dry. Now nobody wants to even give me a look. Honestly, just really bad. Hey, folks, Jordan Westberg is back. He's at the plate.
West is that way.
First pitch is ball one to Westberg. Next pitch is low, 2-0.
West is that way.
Two and 0 on Westberg. That is low and away, not close. All right, folks, what did I tell you? Just hang in there. Westberg's one pitch out of the zone away from taking a base for free and bringing the tying run to the plate just like that. 3-0 pitch, taken for a strike. Westberg is hitting .276. We need him to play 150 games next season. 3-1. He lays off. That pitch is outside, and there you go, folks. Leadoff man on for Baltimore.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Here comes Dylan Beavers. Folks, show me your beavers.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Beavers average down to 267. Been quiet the past couple of games. First pitch is well spotted. A fastball at 97, inside corner, bottom of the zone. The 0-1 from Smith. Taken for strike 2. Change up that time. An 0-2 pitch now coming. Oh, we're going to check on the runner. Back in there is Westberg. All right, let's see what Beavers can do with a 0-2 count. Pitch. Line foul on the left side. Late swing, protective swing. Still 0-2. Infield is shaded for Beavers to pull with the shortstop just a couple of feet off of the second base bag. Swing and a miss. Beavers chases a fastball up and outside. I mean, it wasn't up out of the zone, but it was outside at the top of the zone. So with one down, here's Colton Cowser. Had the big swing last night. I hope it starts something for him. He looks at a curveball for strike 1. I think that's the first curveball we've seen from Shane Smith. 202 the average for Cowser. 15th home run last night. And he checks his swing on a pitch that was right down the middle. It's 0-2. That's when you know things aren't working out right now. Check swing on a pitch, middle. The 0-2, swing and a miss. A standard Cowser at bat. A strikeout, 2 down with a runner at first. Good grief. He is in such a bad way. Happy that he helped us win last night, but damn. Kobe Mayo. Kobe Mayo coming up here with 2 down. 192 for him. This is his 74th game of the season. 9 homers, 24 RBI. Westberg still at first base. Swing and a miss. Big cut there by Mayo. It's 0-1.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
The 0-1 from Smith. Catcher with a high target. And the pitch is on the top part of the zone on the outside corner for strike 2. 2 down, 2 strikes on the batter. The Orioles with a runner at first. Westberg led off the inning with a walk. And he has not advanced since. The 0-2 is a little bit outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Kobe. Tie this game up. What do you say? What do you say? The 1-2. Hit on the ground hard and through the hole past the shortstop into left center. A base hit. Mayo will extend this inning. And now the tying runs are on base, with one of them now in scoring position. Kobe Mayo turn on the faucet. All right, now can we get the big, whoops. Can we get the big 2-out hit from Slammin' Sammy Basayo?
Sammy.
That would be a good time for Basayo to get a big hit. 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the second. The pitch lays off one in the dirt. They appeal. He didn't go. One 1-0 on Sammy. Orioles trying to respond after giving up 2 runs in the first. The 1-0 is on the outer half of the plate for a strike. Basayo hitting just a $185. But when he gets his hits, they're usually very productive in his early career. The 1-1 curveball, big cut and a miss. Foul tip, actually, according to the ump. Basayo asks for time, adjusts his batting gloves. Takes an extra couple seconds to think about how to go after this next pitch. 1-2 the count. The pitch. That line drive, but right to second base. Oh, that ball was a rocket off the bat of Basayo. A low liner picked just off the top of the dirt out there at second base by Chase Meadroth to end the inning. The Orioles try to get a 2-out rally, but they can't get that big hit. 2 men left on base. We go to the bottom of the second. White Sox 2, Orioles nothing. How many homers for Cal Raleigh now? Was it like 54, 55? I don't know if he's got time to get to 60. How many does he have? If he's up to like 56, 57, then maybe. I mean, if he's averaging about 1 every 3 games, you can do the math, right? If there's 12 games, that's 4 more homers. So, yeah, if he's at 56, I'll say good chance. If it's 55, I'll say less than 50, 54. Yeah, he's going to have to get a little bit hot. That's 1 every other game down the stretch. Or he's averaging basically 1 every 3 games for the season. You feel me? Could happen. Don't get me wrong. But I'm sure as the year has gone on, those homers get more difficult to accumulate because teams start just pitching around you more and more, not giving you a chance. It's a big dumper, actually, Ronnie. It's big dump. Actually sounds nicer. It's big dumper. Talking about his big fat ass. But you know what? I love it because he owns it. And it's, a mutual sort of joke between the fan base and Cal. He doesn't mind being the big dumper. Joe who? DiMaggio? Who? Which Joe? Carter? Joe... What? Well, now it's gone. Yeah, big dump would be what you call a baseball player after they eat about half a dozen chalupas from Taco Bell. Lenine Sosa at the plate. First pitch is a ball. Next one, a fastball high, and he went after it, chased it, strikes, swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, 56-game hit streak. Right. The 1-1 is swung on and missed. Sosa's hitting .260, which for the White Sox is pretty damn good. Big dump is our season. 1-2 is upstairs. Big dumpster fire. The 2025 Orioles, folks. Did you miss Fire Festival? Well, we kind of recreated it here over the course of 6 months. That pitch is off the plate. Full count on Sosa, leading off the bottom of the second. Payoff pitch from Kremer. Fouled back. We will do it again. I should have said hello to the folks in the chat like I do. Let me think to do that here. We got 80 people hanging out right now. 53 have hit the like button. If you haven't, please do. Line drive, base hit into right field for Lenine Sosa. The White Sox have the leadoff man on again. Kremer not looking sharp tonight. All right. Maybe this would help me take my mind off the team for a moment. Chilo is here. Matt, Kurt, Orioles fans 72, Danjo, Gary, Luke says, I was at the game last night. I thoroughly enjoyed mooing at the top of my lungs. Nice. Luke, don't help that attendance out there. They barely hit 11,000. If you weren't there, it would have been 10,000 something. Paul is here. Bam. Don Rock. Carl. Edward. Here's a 1-0 to Andrew Benintendi, who's up there. There goes a wild pitch again. Basayo. This is something we need to work on. Too many wild pitches. I mean, obviously, a pitcher is partial to blame, but it's also the catcher's job to prevent pitches like this from getting away. And Sammy has got to use his body here to block that ball. He's just sticking a glove down. He's not blocking anything. It's 2-0 now on Benintendi. Pitch. That's a called strike. We got help from the ump there. That was not only high, it was also outside. We got the call. It's 2-1. Leo is here. Mr. Hyde. The 2-1 to Benintendi popped up. Left side of the infield, foul territory. Westberg's not playing. He's a DH. Jeremiah Jackson is over there. He makes the catch. For the first out of the inning. Runner at second, one down in the bottom of the second. Axminster is here. Lore. It's a nice turnout here, folks. I said Chilo already, right, Chilo? Hank Mitchell, how you doing? Next time you get a thing outshined by Soundgarden. Oh, now you want to hear my Chris Cornell impression? Now you want to hear my Chris Cornell impression? Teresa's here. William. Carl. Hey, Carl, I do like them French fried potatoes. 0-1 pitch to Edgar Cuero at the plate is fouled away. It's 0-2. Cuero is DHing. Left-handed batter hitting .279. One out runner at second for the White Sox. Thomas Brock is here as well. I think I got just about everybody. GP3, Ronnie Martin. Another check swing. He didn't go. Cuero with a count of 1-2. Keep It 200 is here. Big Z, how you doing? I'm almost caught up. Here's the 1-2 to Cuero. That's high, 2-2. Royal Pita. I'm all the way down. I'm all the way here. Okay. If I missed your name, I'm sorry. I tried my best. George. There you are, buddy. All right, here we go. 2-2 on Quero. Runner at second with one away. 37 pitches for Kremer already. The pitch is a curveball in the dirt. Full count. Meatwad is here. Frylock. Master Shake. No sign of Carl. Are the Moonanites here? MCP Pants. Payoff pitch to Quero. Fouled away. We got about 100 people here, folks. Do me a favor and tap that like button, okay? The turnouts for Orioles, White Sox in mid-September, not going to be too strong, so we need all the help we can get on the like button. Quero looks at ball 4. A one-out walk from Kremer. 2 men are on base. Pasayo is walking out toward the mound slowly as Kremer has his back turned. And now they face up to each other. What do you got to say there, Sammy? Brooks Baldwin, the number 9 batter, will be due up next. How many damn Baldwins are there out there? You got Alec, you got Billy, you got Steven, you got Daniel, and now you got Brooks. First pitch to Baldwin is high, a splitter high. I mean, what is that pitch? That was not what Kremer wanted to do. This is not looking pretty, folks. Dino is not in a good place right now. The count is 1-0 on Baldwin. There's a swing and a miss. Credit to Kremer. He threw a bad splitter pitch 1 and said, all right, let me try it again. He got a whiff. The 1-1 to Baldwin. That's outside. Two and 1 the count. Ground ball could get us out of the inning here. Pitch. That ball's hit on the ground right to Holiday. He goes to Gunner for 1. Back to first. 2. A double play. It's almost like I saw it coming, folks. All right. The Orioles get out of the inning. Get what bullpen ready? It's time to hit. It's time to hit. It's time to ante up and kick in like men.
Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
What's that, Morgan?
Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
All right. All right. You got it, buddy. All right, you know what? I might just turn this light off for the rest of the game, because what is the point of having this artificial light burning into my retinas if the result is I look like I've been dipped in Pepto-Bismol? I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. There's no setting that doesn't make me look like a pink nightmare. Honestly. All right, we'll go really dark. Well, that's basically off. Okay, how about right there? That's me. That's almost me. Hi, people. See, now it's turning pink. I'm turning pink. Ah! I'm watching it right here on my monitor. It was normal, and then it just grew into pinkness. What are you doing, light? You had it. Stop making me look like I'm battling consumption or some weird illness. Help me out here. Oh, God. All right. What are we doing? I don't know. Dylan Carlson will lead it off for the Orioles. Top of the third. First pitch is low.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay.
Carlson's batting .202. My former area code. All right, 2-0 on Carlson. Next pitch from Smith. That is low. 3-0. All right, Dylan, take another pitch.
Dylan, your son?
Take another pitch. That one hits the corner on the outside. At the knees for strike one. Take another pitch. He doesn't. He swings and fouls it off to the right. That might have been ball four. But why listen to me, Dylan? Masson has the graphics all screwed up. The count is wrong. They had Holiday listed as the batter. They're all over the place. There you go, Masson. Good work. 3-2 pitch, grounded up the middle, off the glove of the diving second baseman. That ball will squirt into center field, allowing Carlson to motor up to second base. It's a double to shallow center field. Not often you say that, folks, but hey, we'll take it. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Just your standard run-of-the-mill, lead-off, stand-up, double to shallow center field. Jackson Holiday, first pitch. We kind of missed it. It was low and in, it looked like, for ball one. All right, we've got a runner in scoring position and nobody out. Please tell me we get at least one run back in this inning. The 1-0 to Holiday is fouled away. A little bit late on the fastball. Hell, even the Masson team right now is talking about Cal Raleigh. The 1-1 to Jackson Holiday. Right in there, and he took it. My goodness. Boy, you wouldn't see Jackson take a pitch like that the first several months of his career. He does here. It's 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Good grief. Holiday takes a strike down the middle and then swings and misses at one by his shoelaces to strike out. I mean, geez. Holiday working backwards in that at-bat. One away. Couldn't move the runner up or anything. Here's Jeremiah Jackson. First pitch, fouled away.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
Come on, Jeremiah. Show us how it's done. Let's get the offense going here. I'm back to being super pink. Pitch. Fouled back again. I mean, I might just cut this thing off. I mean, if it's just going to be one joke after the next. Right now I look kind of normal. I don't know. What? Decide what you want. 0-2 on Jeremiah, the pitch. fouled back again. 3 straight foul balls to begin this at bat. Here comes another 0-2. And it's swung on, line drive, base hit left field. That ball's going to go into the corner. A run will score. Carlson crosses the plate. Jeremiah with an RBI double. The Orioles get one back. It's 2-1. All right, we're in it.
It's magic, you know. It's magic.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Gunnar Henderson is up. First pitch he looks at is a sinker. Hits the inside corner. That sinker with that little late tailing back over the plate movement there. Nice pitch. 0-1 to Gunnar. That one's hit on the ground and through the hole on the left side. A base hit. Coming around is the tying run. And just like that, the Orioles have leveled it. Jeremiah crosses the plate. It's 2-2. Folks, I told you, hang in there. We're playing the White Sox.
It's magic, you know. It's magic.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
Splash it up, folks. We got a tie ball game. Gunner's on at first as the go-ahead run. Jordan Westberg walked his first time up. Which way's west, folks? Let me know in the Charm City chat.
West is that way.
Which way's west?
West is that way.
Look out on that pickoff attempt. Henderson just getting back safely to first. Oh, it's that way. Okay, thank you, Charm City chat. Nice to see that emoji come back. Pitch to Westberg is well off the plate outside. A curveball. 1-0 on Westy. Gunner's up to 23 steals on the season. Ground ball to third. They go to second for one. The throw to first. That gets away. Westberg will not advance. It's going to be a fielder's choice. The lead runner, Gunner, nailed at second on the force. Westberg takes over at first. Westberg takes over at first base. 2 down in the inning. Dylan Beavers, folks. Do me a favor, Charm City chat. I know we only just met, but could you show me your beavers, please?
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Curveball in there for a strike to begin the at-bat for Beavers. Andrea is back, folks. Andrea is back. And right in the middle of this rally. Giving us some good luck. The 0-1 to Beavers is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thank you so much again, Andrea. I can't figure out new ways to say thanks, so if it sounds like I'm just going through the motions, it's because I've run out of ways. Thank you so much, Andrea. 1-1 the count on Beavers. Pitch. Popped up and out of play. Since August 4th, there are only 3 pitchers in baseball with a lower batting average against than the pitcher for the White Sox, Shane Smith. We're talking about Yamamoto. We're talking Tyler Glasnow. He's on a very prominent list here. I was looking at his numbers and going, this is pretty good for this team, but I guess lately he's been their version of Trevor Rogers. It's 2-2 on Beavers. Pitch. He lays off a pitch low. We got a full count, folks. Full count, 2 down. That means Westberg will be off at first on the pitch. Here comes the payoff. There goes Westy. Popped up. Shit in the inning. On the infield. The second baseman wants it. First baseman gets out of the way. And that'll end the inning. But the Orioles rally back. A pair of runs to tie it up. A pair of runs to tie it up. We're talking a double by Jeremiah Jackson to score Dylan Carlson. And then an RBI single by Gunnar to get Jeremiah home. At the end of 3, we're tied at 2. All right, folks, brand new ball game. I told you not to freak out. Now, Dino, get your shit together, okay? Thanks. All right, folks. I told you. That's why Morgan Freeman had to stop by and talk for a minute.
Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
We anteed up. We kicked in like men, and we tied up the ball game, folks. Let's go. Let's go. All right, what are we looking at here? What is it? Tuesday night? Here's a look at the out-of-town scores. The Cubs are up 4-1 on the Pirates. That's in the bottom of the 6th. Top 7, Guardians up 3-2 on the Tigers. There's a rain delay between the Braves and Nationals. They have not started the game. Red Sox up 1-0 in the top of the 6th on the Athletics. Going into the bottom of the 5th, the Mets with a comfortable 8-2 lead on the Padres. Bottom 3, Blue Jays up 4-3 on the Rays. Going into the bottom of the 3rd, Brewers up 2-0 on the Angels. Yankees are taking it to the Twins after the Twins beat them up last night. Yankees up 9-1. That's only in the 3rd inning. Bottom 3, the Mariners have blown it open against the Royals. They're up 7-0. Cardinals up 1-0 on the Reds going into the bottom of the 3rd. Houston up 1-0 on the Rangers going into the bottom of the 2nd. And I guess the Nats and Braves have a doubleheader today because there's already a final. They're currently in a rain delay, but earlier the Braves doubled up the Nats 6-3. Coming up in a few minutes, the Marlins will play the Rockies. Oh, there's a big marquee matchup. Marlins-Rockies. That'll be a ratings blitz. Giants and Diamondbacks going at it a little bit later, about an hour from now. And then a half hour after that, the big matchup of the night, Phillies and Dodgers out west. All right, we're all caught up. Top of the order for the White Sox, Chase Meadroth looks at a strike. He had ball 1 to begin the at-bat, so the count is 1-1 on him. And that is a ball off of the glove of Mayo. He recovers, picks up the ball, and tags the bag at first to get the putout. All right, first out of the inning. Kyle Teal coming up. He has the big blow in this game for the White Sox. A 2-run homer in the first to account for their 2 runs on the board. First pitch to Teal is a strike on the outside corner. By the way, I know there's a long way to go, and I'm by no way implying that I think it's going to happen, but if Kremer does wind up going 6 innings, 3 runs or less, I can't help but chuckle a little bit. I'm rooting for you, Dino. He's going to have to get that pitch count down, though, if he's thinking about 6 innings. Here's a ground ball, and past Holiday, it squirts into right field for a 1-out single. Kremer, man. All right, Dino, I'll take 5 innings. All right? I'll take 5. Fourth hit of the night for the White Sox. Here's Montgomery. Yeah, I jinxed it. Okay, gamer girl. I love it when somebody chimes in for the first time ever to say something, and it's to tell me, the host of the channel, that I jinxed it. You know what you jinxed? The ability to ever talk again. Bye. Like, honestly, get to know me a little bit so I know that, like, we're cool. And then I'll know that you're just having a laugh. Introduce yourself that way to me, and, yeah. Whatever. Popped up to Holiday. He'll make the catch. 2 down in the inning. Infield pop-up by Montgomery. Runner at first with 2 down for Miguel Vargas. Folks, just as a rule of thumb, you should probably, say hi, maybe get to know some other people in the room. Just imagine that this is a party. You get an invitation, you show up to the house, you walk in. What's the first thing you do? Find the guy hosting the party to tell them that he's ruining the party? How do you think the rest of that party is going to go for you? Like, they're going to be... You think you're going to be, like, welcomed with open arms? Oh, come right in, please. Can I get something for you? What else have I screwed up since the moment you walked in the door? Ah, I love this. 0-2 on Vargas, 2 down, runner at first. Pitch from Kremer is in the dirt. Come on, Sammy. Get that ball. Don't let it get away. Huh? So you're the gamer girl, Dragon Noise? Is that what I'm led to believe? I don't quite understand. 1-2 the count on Vargas. Okay. All right. Well, now you're under your known account. You don't have to prove anything, okay? This isn't an episode of CSI BirdWatcher Channel. Come on. Oh, you got a second chance. Here you are. 2-2 the count on Vargas. 2 down, runner at first. The pitch popped up. This should end the inning. Holiday's waiting on it. Just a step onto the outfield grass. He's got it. The inning is over. Kremer holds the line. It's a 2-2 ball game as we head to the 4th. 2 accounts for one for my phone, one for my computer and TV. No problem. No problem at all. By the way, I didn't jinx anything, just so you know. You might not have been around a few days back where some fool wanted to convince me and the rest of the room in the middle of an extra inning rally that I was jinxing the team by saying something along the lines of, let's see, what was it? Help my memory out here. Let's see. It was something like, yeah, where was it? No, that's not it. I might have taken it off the board. Oh, there it is.
Regardless, Mateo stands at third now with 1 down. Mateo the winning run on at third. Carlson at second. Holiday aboard at first.
Mateo the winning run on third. I said something similar, and apparently I jinxed everything. We won the game, by the way. All right. Okay, Dragon Noise. Again, all is fine. You've admitted who you are. Just you came back with a new account. I didn't kick you out. You explained yourself. All is well. All is well. There's just been some recency bias, I guess, regarding joking about jinxing. You're still, yeah, I know you're still in timeout. There's nothing I can do about it, but you're here now. I know. It's going to be that way for 24 hours, but you're here as this account, so what are you worried about? You're good. Right? This is the account you'd prefer to have, right? You got your BirdWatcher binoculars. You got more clout. Don't worry about the other account. Colton Cowser at the plate. First pitch is ball one. Cowser struck out his first time up. Strike on the inside edge. It's 1-1. $60 pitches on the night so far for Smith. Here's a ground ball to the second baseman. It's a routine play. Cowser retired. One away in the top of the fourth. Said Mullins has a home run tonight. Nice. Yeah, all is good. You're here now as Dragon Noise. No need to go back to the other account for any reason for the rest of the ball game, right? You're good. Kobe Mayo. A little bit low to him for ball one. Mayo with a base hit tonight. We need Mayo to have like a 4-for-4 night. Just come on. This ball's popped up behind home plate near the dugout and out of reach of the catcher. Foul ball. You clout chaser, you. Yeah, everything's cool. Everything's cool. Dragon Noise, again, I'm giving you complete, props for handling things the way you did. And I hope you understand why I did what I did. Again, I explained it immediately. Like, if we've established any kind of a connection before a first comment, then I'm likely going to take it as humor. If it's a first timer, then I'm going to just go off of track record and have to assume that, somebody's here to agitate and I have to make a judgment call. But we worked it all out, right? 2-1 to Mayo. That pitch is off the plate. It's 3-1. Now, is Dragon Noise anything like Dragon Sound, which is the band from one of my favorite bad 80s movies, Miami Connection? If anybody's ever seen Miami Connection, how many people are here? 147. There might be a chance. There might be a chance. It only takes about less than 1% of this audience to know that movie. Mayo with a fly ball out to left. That's gonna fall in. That ball was a blooper off the bat. I didn't think that ball. I thought that was going to be a routine fly ball. Kobe Mayo has his second hit of the night. Folks, I said Mayo needs a 4-for-4 hit night. And he is halfway there. Come on, Kobe. Thomas, you've seen Miami Connection? Sammy Basayo takes a called strike. Basayo is 0 for 1.
Sammy.
All good, guys. All good. Let's... Everything's cool. It was a case of mistaken whatever, and I was a part of it too. Let's all be civil and just assume that we're all being cool with each other and move on, okay? Only I'm allowed to dwell on something that's, not a big deal. That's the benefit I have for being the channel host. Basayo, deep down the right field corner. That ball is gone. Bye, birdie. Basayo launches an absolute H-bomb down the right field line. It just stayed fair. 420 happy feet. And the Orioles lead it now 4-2. Folks. A go-ahead 2-run bomb from Slammin' Sammy. And look at him with that Ravens helmet on. He could play linebacker. Let's go.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Carlson with a fly ball to left. This is a can of corn for Benintendi. He's got it. 2 down. Oh, my. Slammin' Sammy. Let's look at this. Oh, and look at that pitch. Look how nasty that pitch was that he jacked out of the park. Oh, that is absolutely impressive. That is so impressive. And he kept it fair. Wow. Folks, you got to go back. If you didn't get a chance to see it, if you're only listening to me call it, get on Twitter later or whatever and watch where this pitch went and how Sammy got to it, man. That was something else. That pitch broke 2 feet straight down with about 15 feet to go before it reached the plate. And somehow Basayo got that bat head down. I don't know how he did it. Jackson Holiday looks at a called strike 3. Jackson, no offense. I'm not thinking about you right now, buddy. I'm thinking about my boy Sammy. Holy cow. What a ridiculous home run that was. Sammy. The inning is over. The Orioles have taken the lead on a 2-run homer by Basayo. Man, oh man, oh man. I told you he doesn't get a lot of hits right now. That average still below 200, but when he gets them, you can't help but get excited, folks. This dude is a masher. Holy cow. All right. BW got like a half chub there. I ain't going to lie.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
I got a little bit of a half chub. He's 1 for 2. He lined out to second base first time up. He hit it hard first time up, but right to Meadroth. Folks, let me see if I can get this Basayo homer up and just at least show you a screenshot of where this pitch was. Oh, my goodness. Just ridiculous. All right, so hold on, folks. We're going to jump over here for a minute. Hang in there. All right, you see this? Look where this pitch is. See my cursor? Look where this pitch is at this stage. You're like, what is that, a high fastball? Boy, he's got to get that bat up there and get to it, right? What is it, going to maybe break in on the batter, in on the hands? No, watch where this pitch is. Look at that. Look how far down and how instantly. And how did he? How? Unbelievable. Look at that pitch. Look where it is. It's ridiculous. Unbelievable. Here's a bunt attempt by Tauchman. He fouls it away. I mean, that was just nuts. I mean, if you're a baseball person, you're going to be talking about that home run around the league. The league is going to take notice of a home run like that. That's ridiculous. All right. Bottom of the fourth, Mike Tauchman with an 0-1 count leading it off. Next pitch from Kremer is a curveball popped up weakly. Gunnar Henderson on the outfield grass makes the catch. 1 down. That's right, Dino. Settle in. You got a lead. Yeah, I mean, no matter how you slice it, Gary, I mean, how impressive was that? I just, even if you know it's coming, it's an impressive swing. Lenine Sosa swings and misses at a cutter for strike one. He is 1 for 1 with a single. Oh, 1 pitch. That looked like it caught the corner, but Basayo not helping as he had to reach across to receive that pitch. And that's the opposite of framing. That'll turn a strike into a ball real quick. 1-1 is a cutter fouled behind the plate. 1-2 the count on Lenine Sosa. I mean, my thing is like when I showed you that pitch at its height, I mean, I know that Sammy already knows that pitch has the hump in it and it's going to drop. It is a curveball. But, I mean, Smith here, again, top 4 in batting average against lately. That curveball of his, a main reason why. The break on it is filthy. And, again, I'm not exaggerating. 10, 15, maybe less feet from the plate. That pitch is top of the zone, and then it winds up where it did. Oh, God, that was so good. I can't stop talking about it. I need to try to. Just really excited for Basayo. Here's the 1-2 to Sosa. 1 out, nobody on. That pitch is a curveball off the plate. Two balls and 2 strikes. There's a compilation video out there on YouTube of like home runs on just like the filthiest pitches. Here's a ground ball. Diving stop by Mayo. He throws to first. Kremer. He just finds the bag in time. Kremer wasn't sure where the bag was. He made sure to receive the ball, and he had just enough time to reach his foot out, tap that bag to get the second out. Kobe Mayo is, he's not the most graceful looking guy out there at first base, but he's making some nice plays over there. He's getting it done. He's getting better. 2 down, bases empty for Benintendi. And he pops his first pitch out of play. 4-2 Baltimore. We're in the bottom of the fourth. White Sox jumped out to a 2-0 lead in the first. The Orioles have scored 4 unanswered since. Did my chat just disconnect? Oh, no. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. I have no idea if I'm streaming right now. It looks like I'm frozen, but it says excellent condition. I don't know. I'm just going to have to keep calling it like everything's fine. I hope it is. 0-2 to Benintendi. Swing and a miss. Kremer strikes out Benintendi to end the inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Kremer is settling in here a little bit. An error occurred. What is going on? I have to see for myself. What is going on? What's going on with my stream, folks? Whoa. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, they're not going to get me. No way they're going to shut my stream down because I showed, like, frame by frame that home run. They're not doing that to me, right? Oh, okay. I am still on. All right. Well, here's the deal, folks. For whatever reason, my studio has crashed. But on my second computer, I can see I'm still live and you guys are still there. So let me see if I just refresh this, if that'll get it going again. What is the deal? What is going on? No internet? What do you mean, no internet? I clearly have internet. What are you talking about? It's like it specifically doesn't want to allow me to get to. What do you mean connect to the internet? I'm connected, yo. I'm live streaming. I'm watching myself on TV. How am I not connected? Come on, YouTube. What are you doing? All right, well, I can't let this interrupt calling the game here. We are going into the top of the fifth. Orioles ahead 4-2. BW trying to figure out what the hell's going on with his computer. Here's a ground ball. That is down the line. That is a fair ball for Jeremiah Jackson. He's going to have himself a leadoff double, folks. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
All right, YouTube. What are you pulling here, YouTube? What's your angle? Why do you keep saying connect to the internet? I'm connected, bruh. Oh, this is annoying. I'm here. Am I still here over here? Gunnar Henderson at the plate with a runner at second, nobody out. And he swings and fouls one off. I can't monitor the chat and the game at the same time because they're on the same computer now. So, folks, apologies. Swing and a foul at the plate. It's 0-2 on Gunnar. Actually, now my live chat's not even showing up. Something is going on with the YouTube website. That has to be the deal. The 0-2 to Gunnar. That ball is hit towards center field. That ball is going to get down for a base hit. Jeremiah Jackson's rounding third. The throw-in will not be in time. It's 5-2 Orioles as the offense is alive and well. Folks. All right. Jordan Westberg's up.
West is that way.
Count is 1-0 on Westberg. I think maybe my YouTube is starting to work again. There's a strike, 1-1 on Jordan. Five to 2 Orioles. We're in the top of the fifth. All right, we're back. I've got everything back up now. Thank goodness. That was annoying. Okay. The White Sox have a lefty up in their pen, Ellard, getting loose. 1-1 to Westberg. In on the hands. He pops it up. It'll get out of play for strike 2. My sub count has disappeared. Which, based on how things have been going lately, yeah, I see the scoreboard's frozen. The sub count is missing. Folks, I think I've got a pretty good appraisal that things are a little screwy right now. So treat this like a radio call and we'll be fine while I figure things out, okay? Here is the 1-2 to Westberg. That is off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, I get it, Dan. Things need to be... Folks, give me a chance. I'm right here. I got it all in front of me. Hang in there. It's 5-2 Orioles. There's a runner at first with nobody out. The count is 2-2 on Jordan Westberg. Forget what your eyes see. Trust your ears. Smith about to throw his 85th pitch of the night. And that ball is fouled back, still 2-2. I'm working on it, folks. Dylan Beavers is on deck. He will come up to hit. There's nobody out in the inning. 2-2 pitch. Way outside. Full count. Where's Westberg going? Did they say he swung? He swung at that pitch? That pitch was 3 feet outside. Are you kidding me? I can't believe it. I figured he checked his swing. It was so far out. Oh, man, he did go. Wow. Westberg. Good grief. That's about as ugly of a swing as you'll ever see. 1 out in the inning for Beavers.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
All right, so we got the top scoreboard back to 5-2. That's good. Let's see what we can do about this other one. Beavers. That ball's hit hard. Down to the corner. That ball's down for extra bases. Hitting third and coming home. The 6th run of the ball game, and Beavers is going to go all the way to third. It's an RBI triple for Beavers.
Nice beaver.
Folks. Thank you.
It's 6-2 Baltimore.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
All right, folks. So there you go. Technical issues with the website and the internet connection has led to nothing but good times here for the team. All right. So forget about what the scoreboard's doing. Let's enjoy the results. It is a 6-2 ball game, and the White Sox are going to their bullpen now. We are in the top. What are we in? Yeah, everything's screwy. Even my ESPN website is. We're in the top of the 5th with 1 out. Pitching change coming up for the White Sox. Just trying to get everything caught up. Kowser's due up next. They're bringing in a lefty. All right, how about this sub count? Can we get that back? Hey, still at 3,500, just like we were 4 days ago. All right. Hey, by the way, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, could you please consider doing it? It is free. There's no obligation. No salesman will visit your home. You're making it easier to find the channel, and you're helping you're helping making it easier for others to find the channel as YouTube recognizes these likes and subscriptions as positive growth for a channel that needs to be pushed out to more people. That's the game, folks. We're playing a game here. We're trying to win. Frazier Ellard, a lefty on to pitch. 15th appearance. Never heard of him. He's got a 3.86 ERA, a 1.21 whip. Opponent's hitting just 136 off of him. Just 136. First pitch. Whoa, look out. Cowser has to duck and turn away from a pitch that would have hit him square in the middle of the back. It's 1-0 on the Milkman. Folks, get those cows up. The 1-0 is outside, 2-0. Cowser's big home run last night came off a lefty reliever. How about another one? That's a strike. 2-1 on the Milkman. See, right now that we should be seeing Cowser's pitch by pitch, but I don't know. Might be frozen on just the name Cowser here for who knows how long. 2-2 is fouled away. It's still 2-2. It's 6-2 Orioles in the top of the fifth. 6 unanswered runs. The infield is playing in to try to nail the runner at third base. And they might right here. And look at this. We're out. Grounded to second base. They fire home. And Beavers is nailed at the plate. Orioles are checking to see if they want to challenge. They say no. And we've made another out on the base paths. After all said and done, it goes down as a fielder's choice. Cows are on now at first base. Not a good trade. 2 down in the inning. Kobe Mayo coming up. 2 for 2. I called it. I want him to get a 4-hit night. Can he get number 3 here? There goes the runner, Cowser. And that ball is thrown over the head of the infielder trying to tag straight into center field. Cowser does not get up to try to go to third, but he's got himself a steal here. Stolen base with 2 down. And now a single by Mayo could get us another run. Mayo, that ball's hit to left field and deep. That ball's carrying. That ball's dying on the warning track. Oh, no. Oh. It was so close to being 3 for 3 with a home run right there. I thought I was Nostradamus. I thought I was about to call the biggest night of Mayo's professional career, and it was this close. I mean, not at the wall, but I mean, off the bat. I mean, this close to cranking that one out. Ah, boy. All right. But, hey, the Orioles add on. We do add on 2 more runs. We've scored a pair of runs now in 3 straight innings. 2 in the third to tie it. 2 in the fourth to take the lead, and 2 more here in the fifth to widen that lead. It's 6-2 with half a ball game left to go. Kremer's going to come out to pitch the fifth. If he can get a nice inning here, he'll be qualified for the win. And then, if all goes well for Kremer, I'm going to have to find Chilo out there. Chilo, where are you, buddy? Don't go far, Chilo. Don't go far. Chilo was ready to have Kremer drawn and quartered after 1 inning of play. All right. I'll be right back. Okay. Starlight. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I'll be right back. All right, Kremer, first pitch in the bottom of the fifth, is high for ball one. Hey, the folks here know who Ken Rosenthal is? Cuero is the batter at the plate. The 1-0 is fouled behind the plate for strike one. 1-1 on Edgar Cuero, who has drawn a walk in his only other plate appearance. That pitch is in there for a strike. 1-2 on Cuero. Ken Rosenthal, anybody? MLB reporter. Guy that'll drop tweets like, this guy just got signed for this many years. Inside reporter guy, right? Here's a pop up to shallow left. Gunnar will go on to the outfield grass and make the catch. One away. Did any of you see the, I wouldn't call it viral, but slightly viral video involving Ken Rosenthal that came out a day or two ago? Man, this guy already had a reputation for being a bit of a smarmy douche. Well, he may have cemented that reputation with this incident a couple of nights ago. Here's a foul ball at the plate. Brooks Baldwin, the number 9 batter, is up. He's got a count of 0-1. So it's, I guess it's like a Fox game. Rosenthal's there as a sideline reporter. I think it's the Brewers who like walk it off. Here's a fly ball to right and deep, going back onto the track and making the catch up against the wall is the Beeve. Dylan Beavers makes the catch. That ball just stayed in the yard off the bat of Edgar Cuero. Or I'm sorry, off the bat of Brooks Baldwin, the number 9 batter. So yeah, so Rosenthal is like interviewing a player, and there's a photographer who's like crouching and taking photos, as is his job. Here's a bunt shown by Madroith. It's outside. He pulls the bat head back. It's 1-0. So as Rosenthal's interviewing a player, they just walked it off. The player gets a customary Gatorade shower. Here's a bunt attempt down the third base line. Bareham pickup by Westberg. Throw to first in time. And a nice play by Kobe Mayo, who couldn't just conventionally receive this throw from Westberg. He had to step over the bag into foul ground as the base runner was charging him down. He avoids any kind of collision. He gets the out. Nice play there by Westberg to field it. Nice play by Mayo to complete the out. That is the end of the 5th inning. We go to the 6th. The Orioles lead at 6-2. All right, so long story short, as this Gatorade bat is coming in, Rosenthal like backpedals out of the way because, you know, he's got his snazzy suit on and his bow tie, and he just backs into and knocks over this photographer, and he's like knocked down onto his back, like feet up in the air. And Rosenthal's reaction, he just kind of smugly turns his head and looks at the reporter as if he's to blame. and doesn't try to help him up or anything. It's just a really bad look. If you want a reason to look at something and go, man, you're a dick, watch that video. Because, yeah, that was a dick move. In Rosenthal. You're not getting a Christmas card from me. All right. Yeah, could be. Could be. Yeah, if you see it, again, don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make up your own mind about it. But I'm like, my God, could you at least, say sorry, offer a hand to help get up, ask if he's okay? None of that. All right, here's Basayo. Sammy with that mammoth home run ball his last time up down the right field line. Facing the lefty Ellard out here to begin the top of the sixth. Basayo 1 for 2. He's lined out along with the home run ball. Fastball's a little bit outside. 1-1 on Sammy.
Sammy.
1-1 pitch. Fouled back. High fastball. God, I love caffeine. So they just showed the launch angle on that Basayo home run. At its apex, it was 99 feet in the air. So basically 10 stories. That ball nearly able to clear a 10-story building. Popped up. This one's not going anywhere except into somebody's glove. It's the shortstop making the catch. Montgomery out there in shallow left center field. Basayo retired, 1 away in the top of the sixth. How's everything doing? Is everything keeping live right now? Is the scoreboard, balls and strikes, everything keeping up at the moment? I hope so. Dylan Carlson's up with 1 away. Big cut and a miss. Got a fastball. Took a fastball swing, but he missed it. The 0-1 outside. One bounces in there and goes to the backstop. 2 balls and a strike on Carlson. Sammy looks a little lonely in the dugout. Come on, Gunner. Talk to him. Carlson fouls his pitch back. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the sixth. Outfield playing straight away. Infield playing Carlson the pull. 2-2. Hit on the ground. And a diving stop at third. Nice stop. Throw is offline, though, to first base. And Carlson will be credited with an infield hit. Vargas did well to stop that ball. Potentially a double down the left field line. Well, that was to his left. I wouldn't say down the line, but either way, it was a nice stop by Vargas. Just not a very good throw to first. 1 on, 1 out. And back to the top of the order for Holiday, who's 0 for 3 so far tonight. First pitch is outside for ball 1. The 1-0. A strike. The 1-1. Check swing. That was a borderline pitch. Goes our way. Bottom of the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sorry, my sinuses are acting up. Check on Carlson. He's back standing. Mancelino having a chat with Cowser right now. Wonder what they're talking about. Feel free to let me know, Charm City chat. What do you think Mancelino and Cowser are talking about? I'm sure I'll get some humorous responses. The 3-1 to Holiday. Taken right in there for strike 2. I tell you what, Holiday's gone from being super aggressive to almost a little too timid. That was another really hittable pitch on a hitter's count. That's ball 4. Holiday's happy to take a walk. A 1-out walk puts 2 men on. First and second for the Orioles.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Scott says, yeah, BW, saw that Rosenthal video on YouTube, had the same reaction you did. Rosenthal looked at the photographer like it was his fault for being too close to him. As if, like, it's not the same setup for the same kind of, I mean, it was the Brewers, like, in-house photographer. He's there every game taking photos for situations just like that one. Rosenthal was backing up without looking where he was going to avoid a Gatorade bath. Just say, oops, sorry. That's all you had to do. 0-1 pitch. Jeremiah Jackson at the plate is inside. 1-1 the count on the Bullfrog.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
First and second. And a swing and a foul ball out of play makes it 1-2 on Jeremiah. 1 down. 6-2 Orioles in the top of the 6th. All right. It looks like somebody's bet paid off. 1-2 pitch is low. 2-2 the count. 2-hit night already for Jeremiah. That average now back up to what? 292 at the moment. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Ellard. Outside, ball 3. Full count. Come on, Charm City. Gunner's out there on deck. He will hit if we avoid hitting into a double play. Payoff pitch. That one's hit hard to left, but foul. Into the left field corner. Jeremiah just a little out ahead of that pitch. A right-hander, Gonzalez, is up in the White Sox pen. Winkleman, what is his name? Winkle? Rip Van Winkle? 3-2 to Jeremiah again coming up. And that is way up and away. Ball 4, folks. Jeremiah's on.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Bases loaded for Gunnar Henderson. And the White Sox might go to a reliever for this. Maybe, maybe not. It was a right-hander getting up. So they don't have the guy loosening that would be a better matchup. They'd be trading one righty for another. Gunnar is 2 for 3 already tonight. He's scored a run. He's driven in a pair. Both times he's driven in Jeremiah. He's got a chance to get a bunch of RBI right now. Bases loaded, 1 down.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
Get those Gunners up in the chat. Come on, Charm City. Gunnar, you're calling that a strike, Blue? Why does Gunnar always get screwed? I mean, I kind of know why, but damn. Worst call of the night. Makes it 0-1 on Gunnar. Pitch. Check swing, and he went. And you get the feeling that if it was 1-0, he doesn't offer it that. Just immediately. Behind the 8 ball here. 0-2 on Gunnar. Pitch. That ball, where is it? The catcher might have tried to trick the base runners there. He turned around as if to go, where'd the ball go? But he had it the whole time. 1-2 on Gunnar. Bases loaded, 1 out. A chance to blow this one open. The pitch popped up. It'll get out of play. We'll do it again. Come on, Gunnar. Plenty of speed on the bases. 1-2 pitch. That one's lined right to first, and he'll just step on the bag with the runner off the base for a double play. Ouch. Oh, Gunnar. That at-bat will give you nightmares. First, you get screwed on pitch 1. Then you try to check your swing on a pitch that you probably take if the count's 1-0. Now you're in an 0-2 hole. You still battle out of it with a liner, but it goes right to the first baseman, who simply has to do a little sidestep and get a 2-out play off of that hard-hit baseball. Sorry, Gunnar, that was bad. George, you're an inning early. I don't know what you're up to, George. You are an inning early, my friend. We're going now to, I think you are. Yeah, we're going to the bottom of the 6th. 6-2 Orioles. I will be right back. No worries, George. No worries. It was an emoji mistake. It happens. Trust me, I've had my share of emoji problems over the years. I mean, my favorite vegetable is eggplant, so you can imagine all the text messages that were taken the wrong way, you know? So I get it. Bottom of the 6th. Kyle Teal will lead it off for the White Sox. First pitch from Kremer is high for ball 1. Dino is on 77 pitches, trying to get through 6 innings and a quality start. If he does, swing and a miss, it's 1-1. If he does, then I will have to send out the Chilo signal. Let's see what Chilo has to say about tonight's Kremer performance. The 1-1 bunt shown, but it's a splitter in the dirt. The count now 2 balls, 1 strike. I don't think there's anything wrong with an eggplant, Thomas, but apparently it means more than just an eggplant to some. I don't know. 2-1. A little bit outside. 3-1. I hope we do have somebody up in the pen in case Kremer gets into trouble here. It is the heart of this White Sox order, if you want to call it that. Grounded foul by Teal. It's a full count. Here comes the payoff pitch to Teal. Swing and a miss on a splitter from Dino. See you later. Teal next time, you bum.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
One away. Here's Colson Montgomery. That pitch is neck high for ball 1. Montgomery's 0 for 2. 83 pitches at the moment for Kremer. Here comes number 84. And again, he's high with it. It's 2-0. Dino trying to get 2 more outs and then go take a shower. 2-0 pitch. Up and away. That's not good. Kremer's missed up 3 straight pitches to Colson Montgomery. And that one is the furthest one off the plate yet. It is a 4-pitch walk to Montgomery. And that is certainly a red flag for Kremer. I would say 1 more base runner and then he's got to go. That's it for Dino in terms of traffic on the bases. You get no more traffic. Get these next 2 guys and you'll get your 6 innings. Otherwise, man, Basayo does it again. But the runner did not take off from first. That pitch was wild. It rolled behind Basayo. Sammy's got to work on this big time. I mean, he's definitely getting, the intense work in here in Major League Baseball games, but I mean, spring training, that's got to be a focus. Keeping those balls there within arm's reach and blocking them better than he has been. Keeping those balls within reach, folks. You know what I mean? All right. 1-1 the count on Miguel Vargas. Ground ball could end the inning for us. Pitch, fouled back, 1-2. Next pitch will be number 90 for Dino. His time is coming to an end here pretty soon. One-two pitch. That one's tapped at the plate. It's a foul ball. We'll do it again. So we're now into the 90s on the pitch count. I still haven't seen any activity in the Oriole bullpen. Surely you got to have somebody up. Come on, Tony. It would be good to see Chase McDermott get a look in this game. A 4-run lead sounds like a perfect time. Kremer tries to hit the outside corner, but it misses by a couple of inches. It's 2-2. All right, it's time to empty the tank, Dino. You got a few pitches left in you. Make them count. Kremer steps off the rubber and tries to kick some mud out of his cleats. All right, the 2-2 to Vargas. Pitch. Right in there, called strike 3. See ya.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Damn, Vargas, what were you waiting for? An invitation? I mean, that was a pitch, even if you didn't recognize the pitch type. With 2 strikes, that's at the top of the zone on the way in, and it's middle of the plate when it got there, and he just sat there and stared at it. 2 down. Mike Talkman, swing and a miss on a splitter for strike 1. All right, Dino. We're almost home. Get this guy. The 0-1 to Talkman upstairs. It's going to be right at about 100 pitches for Kremer. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down, runner at first. Here is the pitch. That's low. Just give me one peek into the Oriole bullpen. Let me know somebody's ready. There has to be somebody. Two-1 to Talkman. That's low again. 3-1. A lot of pitches in the inning for Kremer. Considering he's only let 1 man on base. The 3-1 to Talkman. That is ball 4, and it's time for Dino to call it a night. He's going to come up 1 out short of 6 innings in a quality start. Pasayo's walking out. I got a feeling Tony's coming out. Here he comes. All right. Well, like I said, 1 base runner. I'll give you a chance to get out of it. 2 base runners. It's time to call it a night. All things considered, a positive display from Kremer. He got off to a bad start. A lot of our starters seem to have bad first innings, but a lot of them tend to recover after a bad first inning, and that's been the case here tonight. But clearly, Kremer was at the end of his rope here, and it's time to get him out of the ball game. He can't lose. 2 inherited runners for whoever's coming into the ball game. Call to the bullpen. I still don't know. It's going to be Yeremil Geraldo. Yeremil Geraldo, who was just recalled to the team. He is going to come in here. 4-run lead, but 2 men on base with 2 down for the White Sox. Orioles with the 4-run lead. White Sox trying to come back. Quick look around. Extra innings, top of the 10th. Guardians have a 6-3 lead on the Tigers. That rain-delayed Nats-Braves Game 2 of a doubleheader is underway now. Middle of the 4th, no score. Mets still up big on the Padres, 8-3 in the bottom of the 8th. Blue Jays have doubled up the Rays, 6-3, bottom 7. Brewers up 5-2 on the Angels. Yankees, whoa, this game got close. Yankees had a huge lead. It's now 10-7, the Twins trailing. And plenty of time left. It's in the bottom of the 6th. At the end of 6th, the Royals are trailing the Mariners 10-3 Seattle there. Cardinals are shutting out the Reds 3-0 in the 7th. Houston with a big lead on the Rangers 6-1 in the 6th. Or is that the 5th? I think it's the 5th. Marlins are shutting out the Rockies 3-0. Just getting started, no score, top of the first. Giants and Diamondbacks. The Cubs have beaten the Pirates already tonight 4-1. The Braves won game 1 of a doubleheader with the Nats 6-3. And finally, coming up, starting in about half an hour, the Phillies and Dodgers going at it. All right, Yeromil Geraldo is on. Lenyn Sosa at the plate, 2 on, 2 out. Here's the first pitch. It's in there for a strike, a fastball at 94 from Geraldo. Swing and a miss, but the ball goes to the backstop. Another wild pitch. Moves 2 runners up. White Sox now with runners at second and third. And man, oh man, Sammy. Might be time to give him a start at first base. Oh, 0-2 the count on Sosa. With 2 down, let's just strike him out. Let's make it easy. Geraldo about to go into his windup, but time was called. Yeah, this is definitely a problem. I mean, if I wanted to see a catcher, perform like this, I would just ask for Gary Sanchez to take his spot back. But this is our future. We need to work on some of this. Sanchez isn't about to figure it out. Basayo, with some good instruction, I think, can improve on his blocking of pitches there at the plate. 1-2 on Sosa. Here comes the pitch. Swing. He just got a piece of that. That pitch nearly in the dirt. He fouled it off. One more strike ends the inning. A 4-run lead at the moment for Baltimore. That lead could be cut in half with a hit into the outfield for Chicago. The 1-2. Fouled off to the right. Into the crowd. We'll do it again. Folks, game 3 of this series is tomorrow afternoon, and I can't wait between the turnout for a game between these two teams in the middle of the day, midweek, and how I'm going to feel setting my alarm to wake up at 2 in the morning to call a game against the White Sox in the middle of the week. It should be fun. I might have to have a stiff drink for that call. 2-2 pitch to Sosa. Swing and a miss. A changeup that dropped off the table. Geraldo strikes out Sosa to end the inning. Kremer, his day is done with just 2 runs given up back in the first inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, Chilo, where are you? Calling all Chilos. Calling all Chilos. All right. Dino. 2 runs in 5 2/3 innings. 1 out shy of what they call a quality start. Not too shabby. I mean, believe me, by no means not like, just knock you off your ass impressive, but, not shabby. I mean, that's Dean Kremer. This is what a number 5 pitcher in a rotation's numbers should look like, if I'm being perfectly honest. an ERA under 4.5. And going for win number 10 on a last place team. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. He stayed healthy. Most of our pitchers can't seem to do that. Now, look, if I'm putting together my 2026 Orioles team, am I excited if Dean Kremer is the number 5 starter in a rotation? No, I'm not excited. But I wouldn't necessarily be depressed either. I'd be like, okay. As long as 1 through 4 is looking good. And we know Bradish is one of them. We know Rogers is one of them. All right, Jordan Westburg. We're in the top of the 7th. Westy, his first game back from injury. He's 0 for 2 tonight, but he did walk back in the 2nd inning. Winkleman Gonzalez is on the pitch. 15th appearance. His ERA is under 1.5. Winkleman. It's 2-0 on Westburg. 3-0. That pitch high. I don't see any West is that way emojis in the chat, folks. Something must be wrong.
West is that way. West is that way.
3-0 to Westburg, leading off the top of the 7th, and that's up and in for ball 4. Westburg never had to take the bat off his shoulders. 4-pitch walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
We've got traffic. Leadoff man on for Dylan Beavers. Folks, I know I've taken a gander a few times already tonight, but just one more time. Show me your beavers, please.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
I'm asking nicely. Show me your beavers. Beavers last time up had an RBI triple. That 1-0 pitch is high, and Gonzalez has not thrown a strike since coming on. A 4-pitch walk to Westburg, and now 2-0 on Beavers. So that minuscule 1.47 ERA of his is already under some serious threat. Oh, folks are starting to show me their beavers. That makes me feel good.
Got Bush. We've got Bush.
All right. All right, beavers.
Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
Westburg at first. 2-0 on Beavers. Here comes the pitch. That one's hit out to right field. That one looks good. That one's traveling. Bye, birdie! The Beaver! I've got the fever! Oh my, that ball was crushed to right. His second major league home run off of Winkleman. It's 8-2 Baltimore. Folks, splash it up. And show me those beavers.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
How about 2 hits and 7 total bases for Beavers tonight? A homer and a triple. That'll help out the slugging percentage. Colton Cowser at the plate. He's got a 1-1 count. And he takes high, 2-1. Cowser's 0 for 3. Cowser, look around you, buddy. There are kids getting called up and outperforming you. You got to get your act together, dude. Join the party. That pitch is low. 3-1 on Cowser. Slugging, Michael. That looks more like an on-base plus slugging to me. Are you sure about that? What's the slugging alone? I'm thinking about 500. That ball was crushed. All right. Beaver fever, folks. 443. All right. So that means his on base is 424. Fantastic. Cowser looks at a called strike 3 on a full count, man. You got Colton. Honestly, dude. You got a lot to work on this offseason, man. 0 for 4 night for Cowser, and his average is now officially under 200. He's batting 199. Here's Mayo batting 198. Folks, you add Cowser and Mayo together, you almost get Tony Gwynn. Mayo's had a 2-hit night tonight, though. Almost a 3-hit night. But that third at-bat of his, he flew out to the left field as far as he can without leaving the yard. The 0-2 from Gonzalez. Popped foul. We'll do it again.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
The Orioles lead it 8-2, and we've had 2-run innings 4 times tonight. A 4th one here in the 7th. Mayo with a line drive to left. That is down. It's a fair ball. I said tonight was a big night for Mayo, folks. It's how many times? 0. I'll tell you how many times I predicted a big night for Mayo at the plate. 0 until tonight. BW strikes again as Mayo is on with a double. 3rd hit of the night. He's now over 200. Cowser and Mayo are literally passing each other by right now in this lineup. Here's Basayo. He takes low for ball 1. Folks. Just the second 3-hit game for Mayo. As Sammy takes ball 2. Not one person's going to go, hey, BW, you were right. Mayo is having a big night. It's crazy to make that prediction, but you did. Basayo pops it up. Shallow center, and the shortstop will make the catch for out number 2. Mayo hangs on at second base. Sammy's retired. Good looking swing from Mayo there. Watching a replay. Dylan Carlson. He's got a 2-hit night going. 2 down with Mayo at second base. First pitch is ball 1. Carlson doubled in the 3rd, singled in the 6th. Has scored a run. Looks at strike 1. 1-1 the count.
Dylan, your son?
Carlson's average at the moment at 209. Yeah, bottom 4 averages in this lineup, even though Mayo's had a 3-hit night and Carlson a 2-hit night. Basayo's had a hit. 199, 202, 188, and 209. So basically, the bottom 4 in the order are averaging the Mendoza line. But tonight, they've come through. Except for Cowser. I said you were crazy, Thomas. I called you crazy. What did I say? Carlson fouls it back. It's still 2-2. 5 games ago, I called you crazy. What was the context? 2-2 on Carlson. The pitch, oof, close. The ump has rung up a batter on a pitch like that tonight, but we got a full count here. Full count, 2 down, with a runner at second. Payoff pitch from Gonzalez. Laid off ball. What? What? Blue, are you on crack? You are on crack. You gotta be kidding me, dude. The catcher's like reaching out to go get that ball half a foot outside. Are you nuts? All that ball kept doing was going farther and farther away from the strike zone. Unbelievable. What are you looking at?
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
Folks, get me the bee bag.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes!
It's like the ump just had his mind made up. If this guy doesn't swing, I'm calling it a strike. I want to get out of here. I mean, are you nuts, dude? Come on. These umpires, man. These umpires. They got to come out with like a specific headache medicine just for dealing with umpires. I think they have. It's called morphine. That'll make you feel better. Unbelievable. One more time in the bee bag for you.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes!
Home plate umpire tonight is David Rackley. All right there, Rackley kid. Oh my, folks, guess what we forgot to do? We are about to start the bottom of the 7th. We're going to do the quickest version of this you ever seen. It's time to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get those cakes up and get them up quick, folks. We're already beginning the bottom of the 7th.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
The umpire ruined the stretch.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
So we got to chow down quick.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Andrew Benintendi at the plate with a count of 1-1.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Make it 2-1. That pitch just a bit outside. Geraldo on the mound still for the Orioles.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
All right, 7th inning stretch. 2-1 the count on Benintendi. And that ball's fouled away. Right side. Still 2-2. Folks, not for nothing, but this channel hasn't seen a super chat in probably about, 6 games. Just thought I'd throw that out there. That pitch is low. Full count. Remember, folks, it's a community. I'm the street performer. There's a hat sitting right there in front of me if you want to throw something in there from time to time. That's a foul ball. It's still 3-2. All right. We are in the bottom of the 7th. We got over 100 likes. Thank you, Edward.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
That's ball 4. Geraldo misses high to Benintendi. And that is a leadoff walk. I don't like the phrase leadoff walk. Not when we're pitching. Here is Edgar Quero. He's 0 for 1. But he's been up more than once. What else happened with Quero tonight? He walked back in the second inning. A walk, and he popped out the shortstop in the fifth. It's an 0-1 count on Quero. Geraldo's pitch popped foul and out of play. Oof. Okay. The 0-2. Check swing. Looks like he went, and he did. Quero strikes out. See you later.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
And we're gonna cry, cry, cry all the way home. All the way home. Yeah, you know, that was way early in the days before we did, listen to the flower people. Yeah, they have flower people, yeah. Brooks Baldwin is up with 1 down. Runner at first. He's 0 for 2. Hit into a double play and flew out his last time up. 0-1 is hit on the ground to Jackson. He goes to Gunner for 1. Over to first. 2. A double play to end the inning. Folks, 7 innings in the books. A 4-6-3 double play. We head to the 8th with a nice lead. It's 8-2 Baltimore. No, we're not going to do bloody Stonehenge. You see, the problem was that our model was dangerously close to being crushed by a dwarf. Live tonight, Puppet Show and Spinal Tap. Surely somebody's seen this sequel that's come out now, a couple of weeks now? Spinal Tap 2, I'm too afraid. I've seen some, I guess like a trailer and maybe like one scene from the movie that was uploaded. Just everybody is so old. It just makes me feel old. You know, one thing about the whole rock star thing is like, you know, it's like, you know, they're ageless, right? And everybody in the band just looks super old. Did they have that comedic timing still? I don't know. What about the Naked Gun? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not going to see the new Naked Gun. I did see like 2 scenes from a movie. One was like a car chase / getaway, and one was Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson like meeting in his office. And, you know, like one joke was like Liam telling Pam to sit down by saying, "Please take a chair." And she says, "No thanks, I've got plenty at home." And look, that line might have landed if Leslie Nielsen was delivering it in 1988. I don't know. Just felt a little derivative or something. Anyway, top of the order up here in the top of the 8th for the Orioles. Jackson Holliday has a 1-ball count and make it 1-1 as the lefty on the pitch here, Alexander. Wasn't he the guy that came in last night and got absolutely lit up? This pitch has popped up on the infield. Second base, Meadroth with the catch. Holliday retired. He's now 0 for 4. Oh, he's 0 for 5. No, he's 0 for 4 with a walk. Sorry. Hey, a super chat. Yes. They do love me. Folks, I got to put that. I mean, honestly. Like, I wouldn't even ask. I wouldn't, I'm basically like this. Like, yeah. Got to keep the lights on over here, Ad revenue is something, but it's alone. It's thank you, Tom. I appreciate it, man. Tom says appreciate the calls, BW. Thank you, Tom. He just paid for dinner tonight. I appreciate it, man. Chase McDermott is up. All right. Now I'm excited. I want to see what McDermott looks like in a relief role. There is a backdoor sweeper called strike 3 as Jeremiah Jackson is caught looking 2 down. This can't be the same lefty we saw last night. This guy is getting outs. I thought it was Tyler Alexander last night. Check his fingers for sticky stuff. Here's Gunnar Henderson. And wow, that first pitch called a ball. And I can understand Gunnar's frustration. I mean, that pitch was more of a strike than the ump called strike 1 on him his last time up. So he's got to be wondering, like, where is this borderline inside edge? Ump keeps changing. Fouled away by Gunnar. The count is 1-1. 8-2 Baltimore in the top of the 8th.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
1-1 fouled away. 2 strikes on Gunnar. Two down, bases empty. Alexander from the belt, and here is the 1-2. That ball's hit, line drive, base hit in the left field. Gunnar goes opposite field again. If there's one element to his game this season that I feel has improved and is a positive thing for his career, it's his willingness to go opposite field, because, I mean, they always put a big shift on, and there is so much real estate that way. Gunnar is on with a 2-out single. Here's Jordan Westburg. First pitch swinging, fouls it off. Westburg 0 for 2, but he has walked twice. Westburg will be playing in the field tomorrow. It's already been announced, so we'll probably see him at his customary third base. That ball's lifted out to left center. Not going to carry much. Going to be caught out there and left for the final out of the inning. The Orioles leave a man on. They don't score, but we're late in this ball game with a 6-run lead. Things are looking pretty good, and we're going to get Chase McDermott to come into this ball game right now to get at least 3 outs, we hope. And I am excited to see how he looks in this relief role. I don't have the numbers in front of me, and I don't want to scramble to get them, but going from my memory, I believe I've read that McDermott, as a relief pitcher with Norfolk, over the course of, I believe, again, I could be off by 1 or 2 here, but it's in the ballpark. Maybe about 15 appearances with an ERA of like 1.76, something like that. It's in the ones. It's over 1.5. It's good. So we're probably talking, over the course of the past month or so, he's been coming out of the bullpen and doing really good. Now, that's the minor leagues. So, needless to say, not going to automatically translate to major league success, but let's see. Let's see what McDermott can be as a relief pitcher. It's a good point, Phantom. It's a good point. I mean, I would think that there's going to be some kind of adjustment. But then again, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. Like, Gunnar, like, average-wise, is kind of staying on track. Power numbers are really down, though. Maybe they would prefer to just give up the opposite field single or occasional double and then just not worry about the shift because I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It would be nice, though. Play him straight away and let him get hits up the middle. Sounds good. Whoa, first pitch from McDermott. Auspicious beginning here. That pitch was high, out of the glove of Basayo and to the backstop for ball one. Here's a pitch inside. All right, McDermott, calm down, dude. 6-run lead you've inherited. You're playing the White Sox. They are pretty much a quad A team. Just pretend like you're back with Norfolk right now and do your thing. 3-0. Come on, Chase. Dude, you're clearly nervous. Come on, man. So here are the numbers. 15 in the third innings, like I was saying, 1.76 ERA. And he throws a 4-pitch walk. Well, terrible debut here. Terrible first impression. Chase, what are you doing, buddy? I want somebody up in the pen right now. If he has to face only 3 batters, if it goes anything like that first at bat, I don't want to mess around. Get somebody up. I don't like the body language or anything. All right, there's a strike. Kyle Teal gets a cutter in there for a strike. 1 on, nobody out, bottom of the 8th. The Orioles are up by 6. They can afford to, if the White Sox rally and get a couple of runs, we can absorb that. But let's keep an eye here. All right, McDermott gets to 0-2 on Teal. After a swing and miss. Okay, come on, Chase. Maybe just first batter nerves. I don't know. I want to see something good here. 0-2 on Teal. Pitch. 97 on the fastball. Foul to back. Fouled back. Teal has provided the only offense tonight for the White Sox. All the way back in the first inning, a 2-run homer, second batter of the game. At least, for the White Sox. Foul ball down the right field line. Still 0-2. I mean, if McDermott gets into trouble, Phantom, I would not want to go to Cano. I'd rather, get out of this inning if McDermott gets into trouble with a better pitcher. And then if we still have a nice lead, maybe Cano can pitch the 9th with like a 5 or 6 run lead. But if they're rallying and then you bring him in mid-rally, I don't like how that sounds. I think he's better served coming into a game without any traffic on the bases. 0-2 on Teal. Fouled back. We'll do it again. That was 98 from McDermott. So he's got a heater. McDermott steps off the rubber and Teal backs out of the box. We are in the bottom of the 8th, folks. The Orioles ahead by 6. That one bounces away again. Basayo. Jeez Louise, dude. You are getting exposed tonight. Can you imagine if this was a close game in a pennant race? It would make you pull your hair out. Another wild pitch. And I mean, not only is Basayo not doing a good job keeping it near him, I mean, it's as if the ball is bouncing as far away as humanly possible. Come on, Sammy. Any attempt to better blocking. That ball's to Jackson. He backhands it at second. Over to first in time, one away. All right. Runner moves up to third with one down. But we will trade that out for that runner moving up any day. First out in the eighth. Colson Montgomery coming up. Big swing and a foul tip, or I'm not sure. It's a strike one, though, on Montgomery on a pitch up and in. Colson is 0 for 2 with a walk. You think so, Phantom? I've only been talking about it ad nauseum this entire ball game. Yeah. I think it seems as an understatement. I might use another word like it's painfully clear, or it's painfully obvious. 0-2 on Montgomery is, come on, Blue. That nipped the top of the zone. We don't get it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now notice, I didn't like the call, but I'm not losing my mind. It was borderline. I'm a civil guy. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup by McDermott, breaking down and away from the hitter for the second out of the inning with that runner still at third base.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
That was pretty. That was a pretty pitch from McDermott on that count. Good strikeout pitch. 2 down for Vargas. Fastball has the plate, but it's low for ball 1. 4 more outs to go from our pitching staff with a 6-run lead. The 1-0 is in there, a cutter, 1-1. McDermott trying to work around that leadoff walk. He was clearly not in the zone yet, but it looks like he's starting to find that zone right now as he induces a swing here, a foul ball to make it 1 ball, 2 strikes on Vargas. 2 down in the inning, 2 strikes on the batter. Here we go. Hey, did we get to 100 likes tonight? I think we did. Yes, we did. We're at 111. Look at that. 111. And we've already gotten more viewers tonight than last night's ball game. That's comforting. This pitch is fouled away. It's still a ball and 2 strikes. We got 100 people here right now, apparently. Hey, folks, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. We've been on 3,500, somewhere between 3,500 and 3,510 now for about 4 days. That number has not moved and will not move until we get to 3,510. We're stuck. 2-2 the count on Vargas. 2 out. McDermott's pitch. That ball just got a piece. Or did he swing and miss? He must have. Unbelievable. Are you kidding me? Another wild pitch on a swing and miss. It would have been the end of the inning if Basayo could keep this ball from getting past him. But it happens again. And it leads directly to a run this time. And also continues an inning that now should be over. Sammy. This is really difficult to watch right now. I mean, at this point, just don't call for any breaking pitches down, please. Mike Talkman at the plate with 2 down, a runner at first. We've got another super chat, and folks, it's Kathy, who says, we love you, BW, Kathy and Mac. Thank you, Kathy, and thank you, Mac. I appreciate that. Thanks for throwing a tip into the jar. It really goes a long way. It really does.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Up and away. It's 3-0 on Talkman. Let's not make this any more close than it is. I want a nice, comfortable win. The 3-0 to Talkman. There's a strike. Rico Garcia is up in the Oriole bullpen. Now that we're getting closer and closer to a high leverage situation. That ball is lifted out to right. It's going to drop in front of Beavers for a base hit. And the bases, what do we got? Bases loaded now, right? I'm waiting for Masson to update the board, or maybe I'm wrong. I thought we had first and second. Or is that what we have now? I guess so. First and second with 2 down. McDermott's thrown 27 pitches since coming on, and Drew French is out to have a chat. Yeah, so not the best debut here for McDermott in relief. But Basayo's not really helping him out. Honestly, I mean, it's getting to the point where it's really a rock and a hard place. I mean, like, if emotions weren't involved, if confidence wasn't a thing, I would make a defensive switch and probably bring in Alex Jackson to catch the remainder of this game. I mean, at this point, I think defense is more valuable than what Basayo can do at the plate. But if he did something like that, how much would that hurt the confidence of Basayo, who's already probably pretty shaken up with this performance? I don't know. That is ball 1 to Lenine Sosa. We got to get this inning over with. I'm starting to get ants in my pants. That is ball 2. Folks, the battery of McDermott and Basayo right now is not inspiring a lot of confidence. And now McDermott just fell off the mound. Is that a balk? It is. Holy cow. Holy cow. McDermott falls off the mound while going into his delivery, and it's a balk. Both runners move up. This inning is getting too weird. There's a strike to Sosa. The count 2-1. Getting a little weird around here. 2-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit into left field, and that will score both of the runners. And it's now a 3-run game. Wow. 8-5 the score. Just ridiculous. Here comes Mansolino. Rico Garcia coming out. What a terrible inning this was for McDermott. I was excited to see it. I am happy now that it's over. That sucked. Rico Suave coming into pitch, folks. 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. It's now a 3-run game. The White Sox have the tying run on deck. As Chicago has cut a 6-run lead in half here with 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th. I'll be right back, folks. BW has got to drain the old dragon. You know what I mean? Be right back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the monster...
All righty then. Bale, baleda. Le, baleda. Suave. Bale, baleda. Rico Garcia, first pitch to Benintendi. That ball's hit in the air and deep to center field. Going back is Cowser. He leaps at the wall, and he doesn't come up with it. It's a 2-run bomb by Benintendi. It's a 1-run game. 8-7. Holy shit. What the hell is going on around here? What the hell is going on around here, folks? Let me hurry up and do this. Holy shit. All right, the hat is in. The hat didn't think he had to be a part of tonight's game, but here we are. The Orioles are down to a 1-run lead. Edgar Quero looks at a pitch off the plate for ball 1. Eight to 7 the score. Quero is 0 for 2. Pitch. That's low. It's 2-0. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines. I just lit the wrong end of this cigarette. I just lit the wrong end of this cigarette. Oh my God. That is not a good sign. Oh, don't you love the smell of a filter on fire? Ugh. 2-0 on Quero. I can't even have a lucky. That is bad news. Outside, 3-0. Help! Help! Baseball gods, hello! Help! Help! The 3-0 to Quero. Just got the corner for strike 1. Good grief. Let's try this again. Good grief. 3-1 on Quero. 2 down, bases empty. 5 runs in. That ball's hit to left. That ball's sending Cowser back. I'm sorry, that's not Cowser. That's Carlson. Making the catch on the run up against the fence for the final out. Good grief. We go to the 9th.
I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore.
All right, John. Let's just save comments like that for a final score, all right? If the final score reflects what you're saying, by all means, you're more than entitled. But come on, let's try to get the win, all right? We got a lead. There's 1 inning to go. Imagine you're just sitting down, you're out doing your thing, you ran some errands, you come home, you turn on the game, and it says 8-7 Orioles in the 9th. You have no concept of how you got there. You just know we got a lead with an inning to go. Just treat it like that, dude. And if we blow it, then sound off, okay? All right. We've needed every run we've scored tonight, and we might need more. We got one more trip to the plate coming up. All right. Yeah, I mean, we just couldn't get away with Basayo's lack of ability to block wild pitches for the entire game. Eventually, it was going to catch up to us. And here we are. How close was Cowser to making that catch? Not too close. It would have taken something to make that catch. All right, Brandon Eisert is a left-hander on, making his 66th appearance for the White Sox. A 4.29 ERA. Dylan B. What is that? Blue, don't start screwing us now. First pitch called a strike to Beavers. It's inside, and it was a front door pitch. It was always inside. It never got to the corner. What are you looking at? That pitch is high. 1-1 on Beavers. Folks, show me your Beavers. I got Beaver fever. Help me out.
Nice Beaver.
Thank you.
The 1-1. Taken for a strike. A slider knee high on the outside corner. One and two on Beavers. He's got a 2-hit night, including a home run. That one bounces in there. 2-2. Come on, Dylan. Two and two on Beavers. Keegan Aiken is up in the Oriole pen. He's not throwing. He's just standing there. That pitch is high. Full count. Payoff pitch to Beavers. Up the middle, off the mound. The shortstop handles it over to first. And he gets Beavers one down in the ninth. I was hoping hitting off that mound there would slow the ball down enough for Beavers to beat it out, but not the case. One away for Colton Cowser. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts tonight. As he takes a little bit low for ball one. Cowser does have a stolen base tonight. He did reach base and get a steal. But nothing with the bat yet. 1-0. That's a strike. Top of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike on Cowser. Matt, those are Beavers. I need cows. Folks, we need like a biology lesson here today. What are we doing? We need one of those speaking spells or whatever. You pull the string. The cow goes. The 1-2 pitch to Cowser in the dirt. Are you really going to check that swing? I mean, if Cowser was rung up on a pitch like that, I have to just get up out of my chair. 2-2 on Cowser. Come on. Come on, Colton. A base hit gets that average back to 200, I think. Swing and a miss. Cowser strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. 2 down in the inning. And this White Sox crowd, if you want to call it that, a crowd, they're pretty excited. Hard to blame them. The momentum right now is on Chicago's side. 2 down, nobody on for Kobe Mayo. He's got a 3-hit night. I said I wanted a 4-hit night. Can he get it? If he does, I'm a genius. First pitch is a strike. One and 0-1 on Mayo. Sorry. Check swing. I think he laid off. He did. 1-1 on Mayo.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
1-1 pitch. That one's hit high in the air. Not a whole lot of distance, though. Going to hang up there for Benintendi, and he makes the catch. The inning is over. Folks, we are going to the bottom of the ninth with a lead. So that means one thing and one thing only. We are going to root this team on to close the door. Keegan Aiken is coming out of the bullpen right now.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
All right, I'm going to spy on my bird watchers out there. I'm watching the watchers because right now, going into this bottom of the ninth, up by a run, trying to avoid a terrible result. Got to win this game. So, how are we going to do that, Charm City chat? What can you do to participate in willing this team to hold on to a victory? You know what to do. Get those hearts up in the chat. I don't see any hearts. Do you have heart, Charm City? Don't make me look bad. I go around telling the whole world that ain't no place other than the city of Baltimore when it comes to having heart. So don't make me look bad. Get those hearts up all the way through this inning. We're going to win this damn thing. Let's go. Yeah, we could sit here feeling, a little bit worried about how things have gotten this close, but whatever. 3 outs. Let's get them. And I'm out of coffee, so no screwing around. All right. Oops, I'm not even looking at the game right now. Okay, there he is, Keegan Aiken. I was just spying on everybody to make sure those hearts were flying. You're doing a good job, folks. 59th appearance of the season for Aiken. Come on, buddy. Let's make this nice and drama-free. Coming up first is a pinch hitter, Curtis Mead, right-handed bat to face Aiken. He's hitting for Brooks Baldwin in the number 9 spot. First pitch of the ninth is swung on and missed. A fastball inside. Aiken gets ahead 0-1. Luis Vasquez has taken over defensively at third base for Jeremiah Jackson. That pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Robertson is in the game in left field for the White Sox. They're not on the field now, but he's in the lineup. This pitch is popped up behind second into the outfield. Gunnar races out there and makes the catch. 1 down. 1 out, 2 more to go. Top of the order. Chase Meadroth and then the lefty Kyle Teal. Meadroth 1 for 3. He's also walked. First pitch. Outside edge. We don't get the call. 1-0. That did kiss the outside edge, but it was borderline enough for me to not freak out. That's a strike. Good slider going to the inside corner from Aiken. It's 1-1. Pitch. Come on, Blue! That's 2 pitches kissing the corners. I'll give you 1, not 2. 2 balls and a strike. That pitch had the bottom of the zone. Pitch. That's lower than the previous pitch. They check his swing. He didn't go. It's 3-1. Here is a ball off the glove of Holiday. And that'll get the tying run on base. Good grief. Holiday just blew a play. A 1-hopper to him. Tried to backhand it. I'm sorry, it wasn't even a 1-hopper. That ball was on a line to him. It did short hop him right when it got there, but good grief. You got to make that play, man. 1 out, runner at first. Here's Teal. He takes low and away from Aiken for ball 1. Holiday not charged with an error on the play. Pitch. That's outside. It's 2-0. One-run ball game in the bottom of the 9th. Tying run for the White Sox at first. The 2-0 first to check on that runner. And the camera crew showing us the Oriole dugout instead of the pickoff attempt. Not sure why, but apparently the runner is safe. It's 2-0 on Teal. Swing and a miss. A fastball at 94, top part of the zone, 2-1. The pitch. Low and in the dirt. It is 3-1. And how important is it now for Basayo to keep anything from getting by him? That tying run on base right now, currently not in scoring position. It's 3-1 though on Teal. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, he chased ball 4. We got lucky there. That was shoulder high. Teal swung at it. It's a full count. Come on, Keegan. You got to hit a corner, man. He's going to take it if you don't throw a strike. I got a feeling. Pitch. Swing and a miss! Perfectly spotted heater on the outside edge. That's the 2nd out. 1 more out to go. Good grief. Miss Agnes, I need my nitroglycerin pills, please. 2 down in the bottom of the 9th. Colson Montgomery at the plate. First pitch is too high. Letter high fastball, 1-0. Montgomery without a hit tonight. He does have a walk. The 1-0 from Aiken. Swing and a miss. There's that heater again. 1 ball, 1 strike. I hope those hearts are still flying, folks. Forgive me if you get carpal tunnel tapping that button. It's all for a good cause. The 1-1 pitch. Outside. 2-1. Lift up my ball cap? What are you talking about? The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 more strike. Come on, Aiken. One more strike to escape out of here with a win. 2-2 on Montgomery. Aiken from the belt. The pitch. Fouled back. Well, Ronnie, do you?
Do you believe in me?
hope you do, Ronnie. I hope you do. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out in the 9th. Aiken's pitch. Swing and a miss! Montgomery strikes out. Aiken closes the door, and the Orioles hang on for dear life and come away with the victory. Was it pretty? Hell no. But we got the job done. The Orioles win it 8-7. All right.
It's magic, you know.
Sit down, the hat.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Good grief. Back with the jinx. Anti-jinx. Whatever. I swear, I'm about to ban that word from this chat. You understand just typing the word jinx is a jinx? Let's just never bring up jinxes and everybody will be cool. All right? Don't accuse me. Don't joke about it. Enough with the jinx. I don't care if it's a reverse. That word is a bad word. All right? Enough of that. I love to joke, but any other joke than that. All right, folks, we won. We did it. We hung in there. We got the W. And White Sox fans, sorry, man. I mean, White Sox fans, what can you do? You almost saw an amazing comeback to give you something to feel good about for a change, but I guess that's the difference between us and them. That is win number 71, folks. Now all we have to do is go 10-1, 10-1, 10-1. 10-1 gets the job done. I forgot. Did I update the scrolling text here? Does it have tomorrow? Yeah. Okay, so folks, here's the deal. Tomorrow, the final game of this series. 2:10 p.m. first pitch Eastern time. It's going to be Tyler Wells on the mound against Martin Perez. That is a lefty that's been hanging around the league a long time. And he's on the White Sox, so it's his. This is his last hurrah. We got to get to this guy, Martin Perez. Come on. I know we haven't done well against lefties in general on the season, but this should be. We should get this. Wells versus Perez. We're going for a sweep tomorrow, and if we do, we got 10 games left to go 9-1 and avoid a losing season. And if we were to do it, we basically hand the Yankees their ass in the process. Boy, talk about, putting a nice silver lining on an otherwise dark cloud. I need something. Folks, to feel good about going into this winter after this 2025 season. And we got 11 games left to see what we can do as spoilers here. Do we have anyone to take the ball after Wells puts his innings through? Well, let's take a look at the current bullpen situation, because I got to be honest with you. I'm not even sure who's active right now. Tonight we saw Rico and we saw Aiken, we saw McDermott, and that was, oof. And we saw Geraldo. Now, Rico Garcia, despite looking bad, only threw 6 pitches. So hopefully Rico was just, again, folks, relief pitchers some nights just don't quite have it. But I think Rico Garcia has shown enough to where we shouldn't immediately think he's lost it. And he's only thrown 6 pitches tonight, so I'm going to consider him available for tomorrow if need be. Unfortunately, Yenier Cano is going to be on that list of options. Jose Castillo is the left-hander we just called up. He'll definitely be in the mix. Cade Stroud. Hey, there's a name you like. Cade Stroud. He pitched last night, didn't pitch tonight. He should be available tomorrow if we want him. In fact, he might be the guy you want to end this thing if it's a close one. So, yeah, we got some arms. We can pull this off. We can do this. We're going for a sweep tomorrow, folks. The Orioles are now 71-80. White Sox dropped to 57-95. Is that right? Yeah, they are 5 away from 100 losses with 10 to go. So, yeah, they're going to have to play better than 500 ball to avoid a 100-loss season. And that would be asking a lot based on how their season has gone, wouldn't it? Looks like 100 losses for the White Sox. All right, folks. Any information to go over here? Dean Kremer, he does get the win. We did hold the lead all the way through once we took it. So Kremer gets the win. That's his 10th of the season. His record even up at 10-10. Shane Smith takes the loss. Aiken gets his 6th save. Jordan Westberg made his return tonight. He did not get a hit, but he did walk twice and score a run. Jackson Holliday and Colton Cowser combined to go 0 for 9 tonight with some strikeouts mixed in. But everybody else in this lineup was doing good. A lot of multi-hit games here. Jeremiah Jackson, 2 for 4, a couple of runs and an RBI. Gunnar went 3 for 5 with a run, 2 runs batted in. Dylan Beavers, a big night, a run scored, 3 RBI, including a home run. Kobe Mayo with a 3-hit night to get his average over 200. Basayo only had 1 hit, but it was a big 2-run homer down that right field line. And even Dylan Carlson out of that 9-hole, a 2-hit game, scored a run. So pretty healthy from the offense. The pitching was kind of, a mixed bag. It started bad, then it was going good, and then it almost collapsed. But we got it over the finish line, folks. Final score, Orioles 8, White Sox 7. All right, so Tampa tonight. We're coming for you, Tampa. What are you doing? By the way, the Dodgers already out to an early 3-0 lead on the Phillies. Did the Yankees wind up holding on to win? Boston lost. Yankees held on. Wow, 10-9 that final was. They nearly blew it. And Tampa does lose. So we just gained a game tonight on the Rays. We have gained a game on the Rays, folks. And I know. Really, BW, this is our big accomplishment to get out of last place and have a better record than Tampa. Yeah, I know. I would prefer a better accomplishment than this. But you got to take whatever you can get, right? We are 2 games behind the Rays with 3 head-to-head to play. Let's get out of this basement, folks. Let's at least make it up to the ground floor, please. All right. I think that about sums up this one. The Orioles left 8 men on base, the White Sox 5. Time of the game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. 12,400 and change in attendance for this one. The umpires suck, but whatever. And, that's about it for me. So with the Phillies game on again, I'm likely going to send you out to JJ, calling that ball game. But I'm going to check and see. Oh, now I can't even get in here. What's going on? There we go. Let's see who else is out here. Yep, I'm sending you to JJ. By the way, let me read a quick promo for JJ's upcoming live stream event. It's actually just a couple of days away now. And I told him I would do my best to promote it. I did miss one night a couple of games back. I don't want to miss it tonight. For those of you who haven't heard, JJ will be hosting his very first fundraising stream on September the 18th and 19th, and he will be raising money for the Familial Dysautonomia Foundation in honor of his brother, Mitchell, who passed away from this very disorder 5 years ago. He will be live streaming Diamond Zone style baseball, which is jumping around from game to game, much like the Red Zone channel for the NFL. If there's a team that looks like they're on the verge of scoring, he'll jump over to that game. It's a fun experience. So he'll be streaming for 15 hours on the 18th, all day long into the night. 9 a.m. he'll start, 2 a.m. he'll wrap it up. He's a maniac, this JJ. And then he's going to add another 7 or 8 hours on to day 2, calling more baseball. So we're going to go over there. I think we're going to be streaming during this event at least one of the 2 days. So the idea is to drop the link in there and send you guys over maybe between a commercial break or something, just to check in with JJ, leave a like, and obviously if you want to help the cause, you can donate to that as well. Here is the website for more information about familial autonomy. Oh, God, I'm so bad at this. Familial autonomia. I got it out. All right. Hey, Dr. Delay. 82 and 80, book it. Well, we would settle for 81 and 81, but 82 and 80. Can you imagine, folks, a winning season after all is said and done? It's not impossible. Not yet. But I got one thing on my mind. 7 games against the Yankees, and we get to basically determine how they're going to look going into October. Let's just take all the confidence and whatever they got right out of them. I hope so. Hey, by the way, Dr. Delay also has a channel that I would like you folks to check out. If you get a chance, you can just click on his name. He's a mod. So you should be able to click on his name, and it'll give you an option to go check out his channel. Please do. And, yeah. Dr. Delay. We're going to get 1,000 subs before the end of the season, Doc? Or are we going to have to wait until a few more weeks into football season? 1,000's coming up. You're welcome, Doc. That's how we do things here. A lot of back scratching going on in the world of YouTube play-by-play. That's how we help lift each other up. All right. 1K by 2030. Wow. I hope to get to 5K by next year, or else I'm in trouble. That should just about wrap things up, folks. Remember, Ken Rosenthal is a schmuck. Go watch that video of him just being a terrible person. It's really bad. What else? Anything else? No, that's a bit. All right, so look, folks, I just want to get out in front of this. If you're going to be here for tomorrow afternoon's game, just so you know, it's going to be late night, same day here for me. I might be wearing the same clothes. I might be a little bit, my mental state. It could be in question. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to feel, or when I'm going to sleep, or how I'm going to handle this game. A midday afternoon game against the White Sox in September with 2 teams out of the pennant chase. But I'm going to bring it. The BirdWatcher Channel marches on. All right, folks. I'm going to send you over to JJ now. I hope you have a good rest of your night. The Orioles do hang on, so put the medication away. Put all the anxiety pills away. We held on. We won 2 games in a row here in Chicago, like we should. Going for a sweep tomorrow. I hope you'll join me. Once again, 1:55 p.m. Eastern, the stream will start. Get here by 2, and you won't miss anything. All right? Hope you have a good rest of your night. Thanks to the mods in the Charm City chat for doing another bang-up job, keeping the chat nice and charming. Thanks to Annie for stopping in and dropping off another free Magic membership. And thanks for the 2 super chats that rolled in as well, folks. Keeping it going here. Actually, you know what? If I rode the clock here for about another 2 minutes, the view count will hit another 1,000 mark. And that would just look better, wouldn't it? Anybody got any questions before I go? Anything on anybody's mind? We got 42 people here. You guys are probably ready to leave. But I'm riding the meter here for a minute just to see if we can get about a couple of dozen more viewers in here. Maybe that'll make the algorithm happy. Come on, people. Adley on the way back. Michael Rutschman is looking like he's going to be with the team for the last week. Maybe an extra day or two, 8 or 9 game, So we're looking at this weekend, I hope. But like the end of this weekend. The 4-game series against the Yankees starts on Thursday. Maybe we'll see Adley by Saturday or Sunday. But I'm not 100% sure. Gary Sanchez could also easily pop in and get activated. Sanchez has been on a rehab assignment and should be available for the final weekend change. Dr. DeLay, when are we playing the show? Oh, I don't know about we. I don't do online gaming anymore, Doc. I'm sorry. I know you want to show me how great you are and kick my ass and all that happy horse shit, but What you can do is tune in and watch me streaming the show, which will begin after the season as I start an Orioles franchise and customize a season for 2026. It's going to be fun. Besides, I get just as mad when the computer does something to make me lose as I do a human. It's just as fun. And that way I don't have to be mad at a person. I can be mad at artificial intelligence. It sits better for me. You feel me? All right. Great. All right. I'm going to get out of here, folks. I rode the clock as much as I could. I apologize. I'm a terrible person. Hey, come on back tomorrow. I hope to see you then. Until then, this has been the BirdWatcher. And the hat. The hat came in clutch once again. And we will chirp at you later, folks. Have a good night. Play-by-play with JJ coming up.